So, good morning and welcome back to Daily Transfer Update. We are back again. Happy Friday to all of you guys. If you didn't already notice, I've had a haircut and I cut it myself. And I'm kind of impressed with what I've done. My handiwork's going down all right. Listen, if all this YouTube malarkey comes to an end, maybe I could be the next Nicky Clark. Who knows? Who knows? Then again, we need to get some social distancing disabled by then. Otherwise, I won't be able to get my Edward Scissorhands out and go chopping up people's hair. But anyway, listen, all jokes aside, check out my video at 10:30 today. Really good video. I enjoyed doing that one. Check that one out. Do subscribe to the gaming channel. Let's get it to 2,000. Let's get it to 2,000. Link in the description down below. I'll be streaming some FIFA on there later. And yesterday, listen, it was hard work. We've gone with the worst team on FIFA. And believe me, they are absolutely rubbish. Nobody wants to sign for me. They don't want to come to the club. Trying to get hold of Arsenal and Chelsea youngsters. None of them want to come. So listen, it is fun. I'm enjoying it. We go again later. Tonight, I'll be playing against subscribers. On the FIFA channel, the gaming channel. So make sure you are subscribed to that, otherwise you ain't going to get a game. And I will be back at 5 o'clock as usual as well. But listen, let's get into it. Let's start talking. Let me go over this real quick. For those of you who didn't watch the 9 p.m. stream last night, listen, Arsenal were linked to Nabil Fekir. And if you want to check out my thoughts entirely on what I said about this, I did a video yesterday. 9 o'clock, go and check that out. But for those of you who don't watch all of the videos and only see certain ones, Arsenal are linked to Nabil Fekir. And Mesut Ozil is basically on his last year of his contract. It's coming up into the last year, but all the reports that are going around at the moment suggest that Arsenal are looking at Nabil Fekir, who is 26, so he's still relatively young, but they're lining up Nabil Fekir to be the Ozil replacement. Now, this season, he's had 7 goals, 6 assists, which in 23 games isn't actually too bad at all, is it? Let's be real here. But, and it is a big but, this is in La Liga. His record in France was pretty decent as well. But again, it's not the Premier League. And you have to take a little bit off of them figures if you come into the Premier League. Let's say he scores 7 goals in Spain. He'd probably score 3 in that amount of games in England. So I always take it with a little bit of a pinch of salt. And I think that, listen, he's an all right player. I don't think he's that great. Is he an upgrade on Ozil? Yes. Should that be the criteria to go and sign someone that is better than Ozil or better than what we've got? Obviously, they need to be better than what we've got. But it shouldn't be, well, they're just better than what we've got. That shouldn't be the criteria. We should go and get the best player we can. For me, that ain't him. But there we go. Let me talk about, there he is, Pablo Mari real quick as well. I did a 5 p.m. stream yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, do go and check that out. Because apparently Arsenal were looking to sign up Pablo Mari for £10 million. They're trying to get it done real quick. He wants to stay. He's openly come out and said that he's happy to stay at Arsenal. So yeah, I think this will get done. I think that the club want it done. I think he wants it done. Flamengo have already signed his replacement. So I think this is already done. The fees reportedly around £10 million. Plus, we've obviously paid £3.5 million for a loan fee, which equates to £13.5 million, which is precisely the amount of money they spent on their new centre back. When they loaned us Pablo Mari. So I think that'll be done and dusted. I'd love to know what you think. Let's move on to the main guy. Donny van der Beek, the midfield maestro, the midfield sensation at Ajax. He is absolutely fantastic. What a player. He's a joy to watch. He's everything that we need in midfield. But he's also everything Real Madrid need in midfield. It's also everything Man United need in midfield. And any other decent club across the world. But he is linked to a move to Arsenal. I'm going to read out a little statement that he put out. This is going back about a week or so, 2 weeks ago that he said this. He has been linked to quite a lot of football clubs. He was asked about about whether he's been, because obviously he's been linked a lot to Real Madrid. He said playing in the sun's always nice, but no, I haven't started taking Spanish classes yet. That was for Helden magazine that he was speaking in Holland, I presume. Nothing is official with Real Madrid. There is no contact. That is the situation. That has not changed throughout the season. I don't want to choose. There's a lot of good clubs out there. But as I said before, Ajax is also a great club. Therefore, nothing is nothing to choose from. Everything would be very good. But yeah, listen, this guy is hot property. His stats this season, again, it's not the greatest league in the world, so I always take him with a pinch of salt. This season, he's played 37 games. He's got 10 goals and 11 assists in all competitions. Now, the bulk of that has come from the league games. 23 league games, 8 goals, 6 assists, which is pretty decent. Attacking midfield and CM he plays. Attacking midfield, he's played half of the games, just over 19, 3 goals, 8 assists. And central midfield, he's played 18 games. He's got 7 goals and 3 assists. So he gets more assists when he plays at number 10. He gets more goals when he plays at CM. Overall for Ajax, 175 games, 41 goals, 34 assists. Now listen, £47 million is the reported fee for this guy. I think he's worth every penny. Yeah, he's 23 years old. He's only going to get better. There's no way he's getting any worse. Ajax are a fantastic team to develop players, but Ajax is also a club that knows their level. They're a wicked football team. They are a massive football club, but they know where they're at in terms of the league that they're in. They know their league is not the greatest. So when they start producing people that come through into their teams, they know ultimately that them players are going to want to leave and go to bigger clubs or better leagues, for example. Yeah, because listen, people don't think Ajax are a big football club. They are a massive football club. But if Barcelona, Real Madrid, Man United, even Arsenal come calling, that's very hard for you to say no. You know, what do you do? Just stay in a league that's not got that much airtime globally, that's not got a massive revenue, that has to keep churning out these players to keep the club going in terms of overhauling squads and stuff like that? Or do you go to the biggest league in the world, which is the Premier League, to either Arsenal or Man United? Or do you go to 2 of the biggest clubs in the world in terms of Real Madrid and Barcelona? You could throw United into that bracket as well, because they're one of the biggest on the planet. So it's very hard, and he's going to have a massive decision to make this summer. Does he stay at Ajax and do another year or so at Ajax, or does he leave? Personally, I think he leaves. Personally, I think they'll take 45, 50 million quid for him, which would be fantastic business for them because he came through their setup. But not only that, the team that he goes to, and I'm hoping and praying it is Arsenal, get themselves a wonderful footballer that is an absolute joy to watch. Personally, I don't think he's going to come to us. I think out of all the clubs that I've just mentioned, we're probably last in the pecking order. I think it'll be either Barca or Madrid, but you never know. I'd love to know your thoughts on it. I'd love to know what you think about Pablo Mari, what you think about Nabil Fekir. And give me your thoughts on Donny van der Beek. Do you rate him? Do you think he's worth 45, 50 million quid? Do you think he'd be smashing it if he came to Arsenal? And if so, where would you play him? Would you play him at CM or would you play him at number 10? Obviously, we've got Mesut Ozil. We've got Dani Ceballos, who's on loan. For me, he walks straight into that number 10 position. I would stick him straight in there, and I think he'd be absolutely superb with the pace around him. Oh, my God, the geezer would just light the Emirates up. Maybe I'm just dreaming. Anyway, listen, don't forget, 10:30, I will be back with a Premier League transfer update. 12:30, I will be streaming FIFA on the gaming channel. Link down there. 5 p.m, back on here again with some more Arsenal-related news. And then about 8:30, 8:45, back on the gaming channel, and we go again against you guys, against the subscribers. So yeah, listen, real busy day. All have a wicked day, whatever it is you're doing. I know you're all stuck indoors. I know it's boring. Go for a walk, do whatever. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.